The Independent Institute for Fiscal Studies has already said that his climate plans won't lead to growth. The National Energy System Operators Report show that his rush for Clean Power 2030 is going to add eye-watering costs to our energy system. Mr. Speaker, the Secretary of State is not being honest with the British public. He promised them £300 of their energy bills by 2030, but just weeks ago, he whipped his Labour MPs to vote that pledge down. He took away the winter fuel payment despite promising the elderly would be looked after under his energy policy. And he's now saying he can achieve higher climate targets in a way that's zero cost to the public. This is not a recipe for climate leadership, Mr. Speaker. It's a recipe for higher bills and lost jobs, and it will be a disaster for the British public.
Secretary.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let me deal with questions such as they are, Mr. Speaker. Let's start with our nationally determined contribution announced at COP.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that she now opposes this, because the 2035 NDC announced by the Prime Minister is exactly the target her government legislated for in 2021 in the 6th carbon budget, which covers 2035, which means she is now opposing, Mr. Speaker, the very same target our government put into law. And she claimed that she was working towards as Secretary of State just a few months ago. And Mr. Speaker, there is a pattern here. Every week, the Honourable Lady takes to Twitter to express her latest outrage about a policy, asking who on earth could support this. And every week, someone pops up in her replies and says politely, "You did just a few months back." Because this isn't the only one, Mr. Speaker. Last week she came out against the clean heat market mechanism, another policy she proposed. In fact, I have what she said. No, I have a statement from her from only 8 months ago, where she said it will be coming in, the clean heat market mechanism, in April 2025. Exactly what this government is doing. And the truth is, Mr. Speaker, any passing bandwagon, and she'll leap on it, even if it means trashing her record. As for the DISO report that she talks about, I know it's deeply disappointing to her, but we've got an independent report that says the following. First of all, 2030 is achievable. She said it wasn't. It also says it will give us energy security, which she says it wouldn't give us. And it says that it can lead to lower electricity, something she constantly denies. The truth about the Right Honourable Lady is that she's got nothing to say about it's basically the Conservative Party is stop the world, I want to get off. Well, stop the world, I want to get off is going to do nothing for the British people. The truth is, she's got a lot to learn, and I'm afraid she needs to start reflecting. She needs to start reflecting on where her government went wrong. And it went wrong in many different ways, and she seems to be learning no lessons.